Hi everyone, I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. Today I've got my content creator badge and now we're at a PAX 2025. Let's go and check it out.
So, here we are, PAX Australia. This year is my 6th year here. Every October, gamers, devs, cosplayers and medias all pack into the Melbourne Convention Centre for one wild weekend of games, tech and pure nerd joy. For anyone who hasn't been, PAX is a celebration of gaming and gaming culture. It's where you can try unreleased games, watch esports tournaments, chat with devs, buy ridiculous amounts of merch, or just stand in line for hours for a game that isn't even out yet. Oh, and of course, the cosplayers. So many cosplayers. There's something special about PAX Australia gaming vibe. In this year's video, I'm doing a quick walkthrough, but the spotlight is on indie games.
Now we're at a PAX Rising area.
So here, no marketing spin, no billion-dollar budgets, just creativity, storytelling, and people chasing ideas they care about. You can literally feel that spark walking through this section, and you can talk to game dev about everything you are curious about.
Booth of the Zodiac Mountains, I was so curious why the panda is included in this game.
So this game is called Zodiac Mountain. The story is about a panda who wants to become a Chinese zodiac. So he climbs up this mountain fighting lots of Chinese mythological creatures. And yeah, he tries to get to the peak and try to prove himself that he can be a zodiac as well.
Thanks to the dev's explanation, I love this one. Zodiac Mountain is a roguelike deck builder. It's built around the Chinese zodiac, and each card represents a piece of that mythology. It's fast, tactical, and the art is way too gorgeous for such a small team. You can really feel the heart in every design. Australia's actually got a pretty big card game scene. Stuff like Magic the Gathering has always been a big part of local gaming culture. I used to play heaps of Magic when I was younger, and now there's Dolven, Rune's Gambit. It is a popular tabletop, and it's also coming to PC as a narrative-driven tactical RPG that mixes party-based combat with poker-style card combos and deck building. This is Ogora, another roguelike deck builder. You can use your spells, cards, trinkets to discover a garden of Ogora. This name sounds like flora, aura. What a fantasy vibe. Bunch of imagination behind it. Speaking of Magic the Gathering, its designer is also the designer of this game, Vangard Exiles, so worth to try if you're into strategy experiments. Here are a few games I've actually been following for a while, and it's so good seeing them again today. This game is a Foodomia. The art style's bright and playful. It is a cozy game and you can cook, explore, trade and battle using food as your main mechanic. This kind of idea could only come out of the indie games.
The first game on the entrance is Aussie Bogan Hero. And this game, I actually first time encountered this game was at Game Expo a couple months ago.
Glad to see it again today and the progress is just in front of you. It's one of those games that makes you laugh. It's unapologetically Aussie, full of slang. I've already added it to my wishlist. I'll 100% be playing it once it's out. There's so much local culture packed into it that only Aussies will truly get, but I reckon it's going to be hilarious for everyone else too. Another cozy one I've been following is Loftia. And sorry in advance, my mic's dead right since I was recording this part. If you've played Animal Crossing or Dinkum, Loftia is that same relaxing, community-driven kind of game. You can build, farm, decorate, and actually work together with other players to make the place thrive. The devs were actually here at PAX today. I totally missed them though. Classic timing, they have a busy booth. It's amazing seeing how much attention and support they've already got from fans. Then I came across this booth, and if you've followed me for a while, you already know I'm a huge Souls-like fan. So this one instantly caught my eye, Bearers. Sadly, my mic was dead, so my long chat with the dev and the voice actor was not captured. But trust me, the conversation was incredible. The game's still in its alpha, but it already looks quite polished. When I first saw it, I actually thought it was made by a small studio, but it's the work of a single developer, one guy. Absolute respect. He told me about his passion behind the project, how he's been building it piece by piece, designing 8 distinct character classes, each with their own fighting style and lore. You can really feel the influence from games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I won't be able to introduce all games in PAX Rising. You know, this section always reminds me why I got into gaming in the first place. Every booth has a story, a person chasing an idea that just wouldn't leave their head. Apart from PAX Rising, this year's PAX felt way bigger than the last few years. Like, I'm not even kidding. There was just so much more content everywhere, so many big titles, massive booths, and crowds to collect free stuff. You can literally spend 3 full days here and still miss a bunch of stuff. You've got unreleased games to try out, tech demos, cosplay shows, tabletop tournaments. One thing I don't like here is the food. They should add more cuisines here given the culture dynamics. The food area is a Fallout theme. Cute. Anyway, it's impossible to get bored. You can test some hardware and getting hands-on with things you'd normally just see online. You can play old games with your loved ones to do that nostalgia thing. And you can't talk about PAX without mentioning the tabletop area is one of the biggest scenes here. Australia's got such a strong tabletop and a card game culture, and you really feel it in this hall. Rows and rows of people sitting around playing cards, and a bunch of new indie board games I've never even heard of before. What I love is that it's not just competitive, it's social. You can walk up to almost any table and someone will wave you in, teach you the rules, and before you know it. Also, check this out, this pin. It's a special one for content creators, I think. Such a cool little souvenir. People come here also to collect pins. Some pins are worth thousands because they are special. If you're into collecting, you could spend half your day just exploring the merch section. It's part of what makes PAX so fun. You can buy secret box, like, okay, I don't need it, but I want it. There were so many figurines, plushies, collectibles, and limited edition bits everywhere. And somewhere here, I somehow ended up being interviewed by the media, which, by the way, I was not prepared for. I was asked to talk about my thoughts on gaming culture between China and Australia, and the reason why I came to PAX today. Is it worth it? Well, my pass was a free 3-day content creator pass, so technically I didn't pay. To be honest, yeah, 100% worth it. Even if you're buying your own ticket, PAX just gives you so much. You could easily spend all 3 days here and still not see everything. But if you can only make it for 1 day, definitely go for Saturday. Even if you're not a hardcore gamer, you'll find your little corner of fun. Totally worth the time, the crowd, and the sore feet. So yeah, I'll definitely be back next year. Hope I'll see you here too. I'm Ellie, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.